welcome back to the second episode here on the Satisfactory series. We are here, I'm just going to the miner to grab the ores again. So we are gonna craft some more automatic miners for the concrete and the copper parts. But in order to do that we need a lot of iron, And this is something we soon do not need to do anymore, because we can make smelters. Smelters and constructors, those two make basic resources. The smelter makes sure that we can smelt the ores into the designated ingots, and the constructor make it into the base material, such as iron plates or rods. A single item recipe. If you take a look at multiple item recipes, then you need to make an assembler, which we do not have researched yet. But I will not go too far beyond what we currently have. We currently have basic technologies that we need to exploit into some bigger technologies. So, well, I'm still making the iron ingots. It goes pretty fast, but we still need a lot more in order to continue on. So let me make some more plates. I want more wires, more cables, and let me take a look at our thing here. So we want to make more of these, and I need at least 2, and that's good because we now have at least 2. Good, now we go to the limestone quarry over here. Well, the limestone area over here. I'm already grabbing the thing here. Once you hold the item, it can take some space on your screen, but don't need to worry, because if you put it down... See, this is an impure. Impure means not, well, the lowest speed of mining, but at least it starts mining, so that's a good thing to note. Up there is the copper mine, and I see a slug. Let's get the slug. Let me equip my weapon for now, because it's becoming dark and they are harder to see at nights. Well, at least they were in the pre-alpha weekend. Let me see. Hey, I already grabbed that. There's another one over there, but... Hey, that's... This is something that you can see as a dog. You can feed it and then it will follow you around and such, like a pet. I'm trying to move faster and grab some leaves as we go, because leaves are currently my only source of power. Beside wood, of course. But I'm picking up both. I hear growling. Oh no, 2 at the same time. Oh! Oh! That's one down. And that's 2 down. Whew. I almost fell off my chair, that's... It's always a thing, scare. It's scary to do that. Look, it's a one path way. There is our base. There's a yellow slug, but I do know that we cannot reach it, because those stones over there, they emit gas. So... that's a fair warning to those who also play this game. If you can come too close, your life starts draining very, very fast. You will die faster than you will say hi. So... Whew. I learned it the hard way, sadly, at my first game that I played this map. Well, it ended up in me dying due to the gas. I was already scared of the gas, because, well, to be short, the gas was killing me, so I backed up, but I was too late to back up far enough, because it went so extremely fast. It's just not normal. Anyways, let's go back to the copper station, because we still have one of the autonomous miner with us. It looks small till now, so hopefully you will be still here when we are improving our factory. Currently it doesn't really look like a factory, does it? It looks more like some strange building in the middle of nowhere. Anyways, this is a normal one, so we should getting enough stuff. There we go. I'm also looking around. It can be very much possible that I can see something that I want, like the slug over there on the tree. And in order not to walk against something, I will equip my tool again. My weapon. Look, this is an ore vine, and I want to know what. Ah, it's limestone. There are some standalone ore vines, in pure edition mostly, spread it around the world. But you can take it because it is a quick way of getting some resources going in the game. So, dig. There we go. As soon as my hand is empty, it goes back to the tool that I was lastly holding. So that's a very hard way of discovering things. I need to look out a bit. I just heard something, I think. Another slug. Thank you very much. There's another one on the tree on the far edge. Hey, look what we have found. Oh no. Is it a black one or a yellow one? It's a yellow one. The yellow one fires fire. Okay, I need to run. I cannot attack this guy. Sorry. I will not ignore you again. Oop. Sorry guys. I need to run. Where's the base? Oh no! Follow the home icon. Oh, whoosh. Oh, that was a close one. Look at our health in the left bottom. It's seriously close. I cannot grab more copper. It's also a great thing to notice. Well, great. It's terrible, but you guys know what I mean. Is this another vein? Ah! Another vine of limestone. And what do we have here? Iron ore, pure. Let's get back to the base. I want to make sure that I am alive here. I try to get our main objective to be not to die here. That would be terrible to die on the first day on the job. Isn't it? Anyways, concrete. We do not have space in the inventory. Very well. Let's put away some... Oh, not that. Leaves. Those things may always go away. Thank you. Good. This is concrete based tool for building. In this game you can make a full factory building if you want to. Just how you want to be. So we need 10 of those. Well, we have more than enough. I need more copper. That's something for sure. So I need to get the copper soon. We need a lot more iron plates. That's something I do want to say. Let me think. I want to make the smelter as soon as I have the normal foundation stuff unlocked. Because I do not want to replace it every time. Again. But I also want to improve the speed at which we are going here. Because otherwise I will be doing this all the episodes that we are gonna do. So that's nothing that I want to do. We need 2 reinforced iron plates. So... reinforced iron plates. 2. I have 2, right? Yes. Now I need normal iron plates. Up to 75. We have 50, we have 60, we have 70, we have 75. Cables. We need 10, we have 17. We can upgrade, I think. This one, this one, this one, and this one. There we go. Another, hey, I just got an email. Inbox.
Congratulations. You have unlocked new buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the build menu.
Shush. I do like the way the game works with all the information. Ah, there we go. These are sound.
This semi-slug seems to emit weak potential.
Ah, that's what it is. In the email box you can hear the informational messages, and these are the tutorials that we have unlocked till now. Well, we do not need this. Oh look, it has a chat program. Anyways, we now have finally beds and such, not that we are gonna use them. A toilet where I can sit on and do whatever I need to do on the job there. Okay, let's select the hub upgrade 4, select milestone. But before we continue on, let's make some more concrete. I want to make sure that I have done all the concrete that I can. And the iron ingots also a lot more, because we're gonna take a look at if we can make a smelter already, as I promised in the last episode. So let's take a look. In order to build a smelter, we need 8 spoils. Aha, that's way cheaper than in the pre. So they did the balancing jobs correctly. It was way too hard to get the base things going in the early bird, the weekend. But they did their job very good. This is an awesome game, and I do want to recommend it to everyone until still, by the way, not until now, but just forever, I think. I don't think they can destroy it way too fast. Anyways, we have access to the constructor, the smelter. We can make walls, we can make foundations, and we have the first conveyor systems ready. So basically, let's make some foundations, and they will be the big ones. The question is where? I'm personally thinking of here, and just build out those. They snap to the sides of existing foundations, making it way more easy to build. That's something that especially can be said here, because I think that's an awesome way of making in the game, the building part of this game. Of course, when you run out of resources, you cannot build anymore, but that's a thing for later on. So on the bottom we have a quick bar. I can add more build items to the quick bar. As far as I know of, you cannot put tools in the quick bar. Nope. So yeah, well, that's sad, but they do their job. And quick build is very easy if you want to build something and do not have the tools in your hand. You can just simply click the button that you want to know. This is a ramp, which I'm always placing on the entrance side of the building. In this case I'm going to put it on this side, but before we can do that we need some concrete. And we need copper ingots, so the copper wires to be exact. Like I said before, the wires were needed for the other thing, for the smelter. And I want a smelter. I want 2 smelters. No, I want... Well, I do want 2 smelters. Let's just keep it on smelters. Let's first take a look at the smelters that we are gonna make. So let's just make some wires and iron rods, because those were also needed to make the smelters. There we go. Now we are gonna take a look at the production tab, smelter. And as you can see here, we have an orange one, that's the input, and a green one, that's the output. As I am used to this game by now, I place one here and one here. 2 smelters for the iron ore only. The copper ore on that side soon enough. Anyways, we need power. So let me place a pole here. And a pole there. Now I need to connect that pole to that pole. And now you can see a wire going through. Well, we need power in these machines, so I need to connect them both to these machines. Note the number above the pole. It shows 3 or 4. That means 3 power devices are connected to it. It doesn't show the limit of power that we have. This thing here produces a certain amount of power. So if I take a look at this, it doesn't power anything at the moment, but as soon as I put some leaves in it, you can see it's producing 20 megawatts of power, making sure that this thing has power. So now I click on this thing and I need to pre-select a thing to smelt. Well, currently we have a lot of iron ore at us, so let's just start smelting iron ore. And let's smelt copper ore at the same time. Okay, these machines are now smelting both. And if I take a look, you can see here that it's smelting copper here and iron here. Which means I can just pick it up. And they will keep going until they are empty out. The thing is that we need a mining station, which is the next milestone to get that mining station. So let's continue on making the plates we require and the ingots we require, but because these machines are already cooking for us, why not just put there all the iron we have in those things and get some more copper ore from the copper plant at the same time, so that the copper farm can also keep going. So the conveyor belts are very handy to move items from one to another building. So basically we can already connect the smeltery to, for example, a constructor to construct our iron plates and such. But I do not want to do that until I have a splitter that splits the iron ore in different states. If I keep looking around, you can see different things. Up there I see a ball-shaped thing. There are some artifacts in this game that I'm still unsure of what they will be. Hey, there's more iron over here. Let's grab it. Always handy to have some things. And I can see that we already can craft biomass. Biomass is basically a combination of different sources of organisms. For example, wood and leaves. They are both, they are both like that. And I can see some wooden stacks here, so I think we can climb this. Yes, we can climb it. But now we need to jump it. Get higher. And higher and higher. Oh, we are climbing. Oh, no, I'm falling. Oh, let me get my nuts. Okay, that was my health back up. That's a good thing to note. Let's just climb it again. Let's see if we can make it. I do not want to rush it anymore. We bounced against the last side. There we go. And now we have some more to climb over here. What's this? Immersive sphere work in progress. Well, I now have it.
This spherical object emits gravitational radiation. Initial scans reveal an inner vein-like structure filled with liquid gallium. Purpose and origin unknown. Further analysis required to determine application.
Well, that's a thing that's worth noticing. So basically this is a work in progress object. Although they still already released some information on what's inside that sphere. That's a great thing to work. Grabbing all the wood I can. Wood is worth a lot of biomass. So there we go. And now towards the home of us. next, well, at least after I gone to the copper installation to get copper if I still can, because I believe my inventory is a bit full. Although I can drop this one, and I can drop that one. As you can see, all the items that we have, we can drop, all have a 3D item for on the belts as well as on the other stuff. So that's another load of copper, and now get down even more. And if we do not wish to walk, we can sure make a conveyor belt. But that's something for the next episode. So I think this is it for this episode. I will make sure that we have smelted enough to get the next upgrade. So basically I will be refilling until we are full. So let me see, more stuff here. This one is empty. Good. As we can see, there is no power anymore. So let me just make some power biomass, which is here, made of leaves. But basically you can make it also of wood. So it's basically the same thing, wood and leaves. They both give the same thing. Biomass lives longer in those bio machines. So if I put 200 in here, you can see it takes a lot longer than leaves to run. So I thank you all for watching this episode, and I will see you all in the next episode, where we continue on and hopefully make the first conveyor belts and upgrade the base even more. See you to then. Good luck.